Hello, Truman High School. Here we are with the second set. Truman is down 1-0 against Green Valley.
I'm Max Black.
And I'm Sam Scott.
Truman came out very flat to start the first set, but they looked to rebound here.
Tyler? Jeez.
You gotta put on a mask.
Oh, what the?
This is some
Technical difficulties.
We had to put on our masks. That's kind of whack. Nothing. Taylor Jett with the serve.
good block by
Spike
Kylie
block.
Garst. Truman is getting hyped. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Kylie Garst
There-
is absolutely electric.
There's a lot of emotions running right now.
They just got absolutely clobbered the first set, so coming out strong like that.
Great block by Layla Tatum. Kylie Garst with the kill.
I can't even hear myself.
I can't either. Hold up, I'm about to...
Taylor Jett with the serve. Another spike. Oh.
Gabby
Truman
Curley with the
again.
kill. Truman is up 3-0. Starting strong this set. Oh,
Nicely defended.
oh, nice play by Gabby Curley. Truman is getting
again.
hyped right now. They're
That was a
turning up.
nice rally. Nice rally by Truman.
Oh, miscommunication by Truman. Grand Valley has scored 2 in a row. It is 4-2.
Seems like we're defending their spikes pretty well. It's just those ones that we have to die for we're not getting.
Oh!
Nice spike by Kylie.
It is loud in here, I'll tell you that.
I don't know what that was, but I think she just reached over the net. I don't think you could do that.
Nice kill by Layla Tatum.
Another kill by Layla Tatum.
Truman is turning up right now. They are going crazy on the bench.
Green Valley just cannot defend Layla Tatum right now. Oh,
Good kill by Green Valley.
that was a
Truman
close
is still
one.
up by 2 points, though.
Nice rally here.
Nice
Serena
play by
Olberg
Serena Olberg.
just sets it right over the net. Truman's just kind of caught off guard right there and just not in the right positioning.
Green Valley with a good kill.
Now it seems like they're just going back and forth.
Yeah, this is a very close set. Oh my gosh. Oh!
I think that was just a little bit too far.
That is just a tough play, but Truman is still up by 1.
There we go.
Good kill by Serena Olberg.
That one went her way.
Yep. And Truman has actually been doing very well this season compared to last season. They've been on a roll. They've won a lot of games this year. They're looking very promising for districts. Gabby Curley to serve.
What the?
Truman with another point.
Green Valley seems to be having communication issues.
What a nice ace by Gabby Curley right there. Truman is turning up. They are going crazy. They're looking like a different team this set.
The energy is definitely up from the first set.
And now the fans are chanting. Who would have thought you'd see this in a volleyball game?
Especially around these times where we don't get to have a lot of fans.
Gabby Curley to serve. Jinx.
Owe me a Diet Pepsi. Oh. It was a good try there from the Truman defenders.
Kylie Gar subs in for El Shram.
Just a hard play right there to make.
This game is just back and forth, back and forth. Truman has a slight edge right now, but it feels like it could go in any direction. Oh my gosh.
That was a big spike.
What a kill by Kylie Garst.
Number 6, Nicole Davis with the serve. Good block.
I gotta be honest, we don't really know the rules of volleyball, but Truman with a point right there.
Just a little too hard there for Nicole.
Truman is up 15-9.
Seems like they're just trading mistakes right now.
Yeah, Taylor Jett is up to serve.
And again,
That is 3 serves in a row, I believe, that have been out of bounds or have hit the net.
seems like it could be which team can catch the break the most here.
Oh, what a
Nice
play.
dive.
Tough play for Truman right there, but there's a lot of effort given.
That was just a really well-placed ball by Green Valley.
Elstram checks in for Kylie Garst. And she is serving.
Oh, nice try there by Truman.
That was a good block by Green Valley. Score is 16-12, Truman.
It was a good rally there. They're going back and forth for a while. Ooh.
Seems like oh, never mind. I was going to say, seems like a miscommunication there by the Truman Patriots, but I think it worked out in their favor. This whole set has just been, I feel like it's just been a bunch of mistakes.
Yeah, just mistakes after mistakes here. Who can get the luckiest? And a nice kill from Gabby Curley. Layla Tatum back to serve.
Good
Nice
block
block.
by Truman.
And again,
And a kill by Serena Olberg.
Serena Olberg is just not letting them get anything going here.
And a little too hard there for Grand Valley. Truman with another point, up 20-12. They're kind of getting on a roll finally.
And another
Blocked by Serena Olberg.
Truman just keeps on doing what they're doing. They're just gonna.
Truman is pulling
Take
away
this
this
one.
set. Yeah, they've really pulled away the last few points. How will Green Valley respond to that?
I don't know. They came out the first set pretty much dominated. Then here, it's pretty much flip-flop.
Yeah, I really thought Grand Valley punched Truman right in the mouth, but it seems that Truman just has not let it affect them at all.
They have that different type of energy.
Yeah. That just shows what tough of a team Truman is. Did not let that bad set ruin the whole game.
Layla Tatum back to serve.
What a block by Grand Valley. And they answer right back. Maybe this set isn't over. We'll see. Nicole Davis checks in for Layla Tatum.
Seems like Grand Valley is touching the net.
Obviously.
I don't know what that is. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
Gabby Curley back to serve. Truman with another point, up 23.
With a nice kill right there. Gabby Curley back to serve once again. Oh.
And that ball
I don't
actually
know.
hit the basketball goal.
I don't know how they handled
But
that one.
Grand Valley somehow got it back. And then Serena Olberg with an insane kill right there. I mean, she is just going crazy this set. And that ball hit the ceiling. And great block by Truman to win the set. It is now tied up 1-1, and both sets have not been close at all.
I feel like Truman can keep this momentum, and that will be
It for right now.
this
We'll be
set.
back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back. I'm Tyler Karras with,
Ryan Swartz.
and so far it is 1-1, and we're now entering our third set of the game. And Truman came off with that quick lead in that second set. How do you think that fire is going to continue?
I feel like we're going to pick up right where we left off. Hopefully we can start off strong this game.
All right, number 4, Clara Grower with the serve for Raytown. A set and a kill. And Raytown hits it out of bounds.
That was a great block. Great block into a set there by Truman.
That was Gabby Curley with the set. I make a correction. It's actually Grain Valley.
That was a great setup by Truman into a great hit by Serena Olberg.
Yes, indeed it was.
Truman up 2-0 in this game so far.
Sap set to serve. Sap serves. Grain Valley with the set and the kill. Sap with the set, but could not get the kill off. Grain Valley was able to get the set and then the kill. It is 2-1. Truman up by 1.
You saw on that last volley right there, the great block by Kelly Overturf of Grain Valley, able to secure the point for them.
Alexis Battle set to snap for Grain Valley. Sap with the kill over the net. Sap setting. And out of bounds on Grain Valley. That is another point for Truman.
As you can see, as I predicted, Truman starting off right where they left off with a pretty good few volleys here at the
Tatum
beginning.
set to serve. Grain Valley with the set, going for the kill. Grain Valley with the kill, and just barely in bounds. Tatum could not reach it in time.
Nicole Davis coming in for Layla Tatum after that last volley.
Olivia Williams set to serve for Grain Valley. Sap to set. Curley with the kill. And a little confusion there on both sides, but it looks like Truman got that quick set for the kill. And it came back. Oh! Davis just barely missed the ball. Well, she hit the ball, but she couldn't get it over the net or to a teammate in time. Williams with the serve. Sap with the set. Number 12 with the kill. Sap set to set again. And, just barely out of bounds on Truman.
Back-to-back points there for Grain Valley. Let's hope Truman isn't getting in a little bit of a struggle.
Williams set to serve.
Ooh, close call there.
Davis with the kill. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds. That is another point for Grain Valley. Williams set to serve again. Sap with the set. And Grain Valley with the net and the kill. Could not get it quite over the net just yet. Another kill by Grain Valley. Sap set to set. And more with the kill.
Curley here to serve.
Grain Valley with the set. Sap with the set. Grain Valley again with the set. Truman players dive for that ball, and we believe that was kicked on the Truman side and kicked out of bounds. I'm not for sure on the rules here, but I'm pretty sure you can't kick the ball in volleyball.
No, Tyler, you cannot.
Grand Valley with the serve. Truman with the set. Grand Valley over the net to Truman. Sap with the set. Grand Valley with a they constantly keep setting it. Sap with another set. And point for Truman.
Pretty strong hit there by Olberg, able to secure the point for Truman.
It is 5-6. Grand Valley on top by 1 point. Truman set to serve.
And the point for Truman. Don't know exactly what happened there, but I'm okay with it because we got the point.
I think Grand Valley tried to set the ball, and instead of using their fingertips, they used their palm. Serena with the serve. Grand Valley with the set. And it appears that is another point for Grand Valley.
Although Truman didn't get the point there, Tyler, you see Olberg has some really hard serves. Coming off the hit, it just sounds like thunderstruck.
And it seems like Grand Valley is actually pretty prepared for that, as they were able to just sort of locate that ball and try to get it over that net pretty quickly. Truman with the set. And out of bounds on Truman. That will be another point for Grand Valley.
Just a little too strong by Garst there. She's been having a pretty solid game tonight. That's one of the only real errors I've seen out of her.
Grand with the snap. Almost out of bounds. And out of bounds on Grand Valley. That will be a Truman point and Truman's ball.
This is the first pretty close game we've seen out of the three. The other two were either a blowout for Grand Valley or a blowout for Truman.
Davis with the serve. Grand Valley with the set. Truman trying to quickly recover that ball. Grand Valley with another set. And that appears that set, the Grand Valley player used her palms and not her fingertips. So that will be another point for Truman. It is currently 8-8. Davis with the serve. Grand Valley about to set. And Grand Valley with the kill. That will be another point for Grand Valley.
Garst was able to get a fingertip on that ball there, but just not high enough to where you could get the for sure block.
Grand Valley with the serve. Truman with the set. Layla Tatum for the kill. That'll make the game tied again, but this time it's 9-9. Truman will now be set to serve. Truman with the serve. Grand Valley getting it over the net. Truman with the set. And Layla Tatum with another kill. This brings Truman in a 1-point lead. That is as this is 10-9. Truman in lead.
Together a pretty solid night tonight. Being able to get a couple kills here.
Truman with the serve. And hits the net.
Yeah,
that will make the game tied yet again, 10-10.
Jet seems to be struggling on her serves tonight. That's her second or third one that she's put into the net.
A lot of errors on both sides, really, which is really what's keeping this game close. Set, and ooh. A Grand Valley player was able to deflect that and get it over the net. Truman with the set again. And out of bounds. That is now Grand Valley with the lead by 1. Again, just a few costly errors that really Truman is making, and which is costing them quite a bit of points, actually.
Yeah, you see, there's just another error right there.
As 3 players dove for that ball, and just no one could really get to it in time. You really just need to keep an eye on that ball and get there as quickly as you can. Grand Valley with the snap, with the serve. Truman to sets. And that is, we believe that is indeed a Truman point.
Sometimes you don't always need that Serena Olberg type really hard kill. You see there, Garst with just a little tap, got it over the net, secured the point.
Sapp with the serve. That is the point for Grand Valley, and Grand Valley set to serve. Truman with the set. And a close kill on Truman. That will be another point for Truman.
That was a nice hit by Gabby Curley there, getting it in between the blocks. Deflected by a couple Grand Valley people, but was just hit out of bounds ultimately.
There was 3 of them there, and it seems with a power of 3, they were just able to hit it out of bounds. And Truman with the serve. Grand Valley with the set, and another kill by Grand Valley, which will give them a 2-point lead as it is 12-14. Truman 12, Grand Valley 14. Grand Valley is
coming back
set
in for Tatum there.
Grand Valley is set to serve. Grand Valley with the serve. A close one. Truman with the set. And appears to be a light tap deflected by Grand Valley. And Truman touched it, but they touched it out of bounds. So it appears that will be another point for Grand Valley, as Grand Valley is set to serve yet again. Truman with the set. Blocked by a pack of Grand Valley. And just with that small little kill on that to just sort of bring that ball down to where there was no Truman players whatsoever.
A timeout here called by Truman. The score being 16-12, Grand Valley's up. That's one of the largest leads we've seen tonight, at least in this game.
This set.
This set game.
I mean, yeah, it's really just a 4-point lead. But I mean, it's just really costly errors that's really getting Truman at this point. So I bet with this timeout, their coach is talking to them and just sort of trying to solidify those errors just so that way they can actually get some more points up on the board and try to get the lead and just sort of extend it.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about here. You see Coach Gardner's really, he's one of those calmer coaches. You see he's not really yelling at any of the players. He's just trying to tell them what they need to do to fix it, get the lead, and secure the victory here in the second set.
And sometimes a calm coach can be the best coach.
We've seen Kylie Garst get very, very hyped tonight. I think that she needs to light that fire under the team again to get them back into it.
Grand Valley with the ball, set to serve. Grand Valley with the serve. Blocked by Truman. Snapped by Truman, and it appears that was...
That's a point for Truman there.
Yes.
Oh.
No, actually, it was a point by Grand Valley.
That was a Truman point, I thought. I think everyone thought that was a Truman point.
It actually is indeed a Truman point.
Okay, they're going to fix it finally.
I guess the officials thought as well it was a Grand Valley point, but then called Truman. And Truman with the sets. Ball just barely hitting the net, but Truman's still able to keep it up in the air. And Truman with the kill, able to just barely get that ball inbounds and make Grand Valley's lead cut down to 2. This is 14-16. Truman with the ball set to serve. Truman with the serve. Blocked by Grand Valley, but it actually hit one of our lights. And the ball still just somehow kept in the air. And looks like there's some touching the net on Truman's side, so that will be a point for Grand Valley. extending their lead by 3.
Olberg looking a little frustrated after that last one. Maybe she thinks that she should have hit the ball a little bit harder.
Grand Valley with the serve. Blocked by Truman. Set by Truman. Bounds by Grain Valley.
Another pretty good hit by Taylor Jett there. She, again, putting together a pretty good night other than those few errors on the serve. Olberg here set to serve.
Truman with the serve. Truman served, and it was just barely out of bounds on that serve. So that'll be another Grand Valley point.
That's a pretty tough call there for that line judge. I would not want to be him in that situation.
It looks
As you
like that
saw,
ball
a lot of
was.
Truman fans in the crowd getting pretty upset about that one.
I mean, it looks like that ball was right on that line, but I guess it was just too far out to really say it was. So Grand Valley with the serve, blocked by Truman, set by Truman, and blocked by Grand Valley over the net. Truman set to set. This ball is just being kept in the air, just honestly by defenders at this point. Another Truman defense. Grand Valley set to set it. Truman.
This has turned out to be a really entertaining volley as we see Serena Olberg has been all over the floor.
I mean, just trying to keep her team up and try to get this point. Truman with the set. And with the kill, that is a Truman point. It is 16-18.
A little miscommunication there by Grain Valley on the other side. You see the players not knowing whose ball that was, and it just ended up being a free point pretty much for Taylor Jett and
Yep.
the Truman Patriots.
Truman set to serve. And hit by the net. That really seems to be some of our servers' issues, is they just can't get that ball over the net, and a costly error that's just letting Grain Valley rack up some points here.
Yeah, Tyler, I would say that without those errors hitting the ball into the net this set, I think Truman would be winning this game by a pretty substantial amount.
Truman with the set. Blocked by a pack of Grain Valley. Bounds on Grain Valley. That will be a Truman point. Grain Valley keeping a close lead as Truman's just trying to get this game tied and hopefully be able to take over. Truman with the serve. Blocked by Grain Valley, but actually that is out of bounds. That was an out of bounds serve on Truman, so that is another point for
serve
Grain
mishap
Valley.
for Taylor Jett there. I don't know what's going on tonight. She seems to be really struggling, but only on the serving side of things.
Grain Valley with the serve. Blocked by Truman. Set by Truman. And a kill by Truman. That is another point for Truman. Again, just not letting them get to 4 anymore on the lead and just sort of try to keep this set close so that way they can hopefully take out the win in this one.
You see Schramm here about to serve the ball over.
Truman with the serve. Blocked by Grain Valley. Set by Green Valley. And actually, it appears that Grain Valley touched the net. So that will be another point for Truman, bringing this to a 1-point game. Grain Valley on top. Truman set to serve.
Again, more miscommunication by Grain Valley. I don't know what their deal is.
Truman with the set. And it looks like that Grain Valley was able to get that quick kill off, bringing them to another 2-point lead. Grand Valley with the serve. Blocked by Truman. And Grand Valley trying to keep this ball up in the air. Again, blocked by Grand Valley. Both teams just really seem to be blocking this ball and just keeping it in the air. Set by Truman and blocked by Grand Valley. And another block by Truman. Another set for Truman. And again, this ball is just keep getting blocked, just not letting this ball go down whatsoever. And Truman!
Wow. Olberg there with a really
She
nice
hits the ball
drill.
right into Grain Valley's player, and then that The player goes down along with the ball. What a kill by Truman.
Alberg, again, those really hard hits just seem to really be getting to Grain Valley.
Tatum with the serve. Blocked by Grand Valley. Set by Grand Valley. And blocked by Truman. And it
out of
appears
bounds.
that ball will be out of bounds.
Something I've been noticing from both teams is that they're just not giving up. They seem to be throwing themselves all over the floor, just trying to keep the ball in play. I think that's really helping the team. Each team stay pretty close in this set.
Truman with the set. And it appears that Truman touched the net. That'll be another point for Grain Valley, making Grain Valley's lead extended by 2, 22-20. Grain Valley with the serve. And timeout taken by Truman.
Another timeout here. Coach Gardner must be really frustrated, as it appears that Grain Valley just seems to keep getting these free points from Truman.
Actually, their lead is extended by 3, not 2. So 2 more points, and Grain Valley should be able to win this set and take the lead.
A very wishy-washy game here. Seems to be going back and forth. Like I said, there's not really a solidified separation by either team. It just seems to be point after point for each team, you know.
And just Grain Valley just being able to take effective of those few costly errors that Truman's making. And Truman has actually been such a blowout like the last one that they lost. But, I mean, at the same time, you never know what could happen. These costly errors for these next 2 points, these next 2 serves could be very costly for Truman. Really need to
just let Grain Valley slide, though. They've been having a lot of errors on their part, too. Again, just a few errors there, and Truman could be right back in front.
very easily. Just they got to solidify their own errors with communication and just get that ball down. Grain Valley with the serve. Grain Valley served. Truman with the dig. Truman with the set. And Truman with the kill. That is another point for Truman. Just trying to find that spot and get the ball to land right in the open space on the ground.
Again, Alberg putting together such a great game tonight, being able to get quite a few kills here. I feel like that's one of the only reasons they're able to stay in this game.
Truman with the serve. Grain with the dig. Grain Valley with the dig and set. And barely hit for Truman to keep that ball up. Grain Valley with the set and a kill inbounds, which will extend Grain Valley lead back up to 3.
Able to find that back corner, Grain Valley being able to get that lead back up to 3.
And Grain Valley is set to serve. Grain Valley with the serve. And digged out of bounds on Truman. That will end this set and bring Grain Valley's lead 2-1. And we will be back.
And we're back. It's now Max Black.
And Sam Scott.
Yep. And we are down. Truman is down 2-1 with a very close set that we ended up losing by, I think, 4 points.
So it is first to 3. So, Truman's game is on the line here. They have to pull something out.
No, Grand Valley did a great job last set of being aggressive towards Truman, and they were just were hitting it in our weak spots. How do you think Truman will do this set?
I think coach was telling them to, get in your positions, get ready, be positioned well. Basically they just got to focus up here and do everything right.
Taylor Jett to serve for Truman. And Truman with the point. I don't know what penalty that is, but it's been happening a lot, whatever it is.
It's good for us. That's all I know.
Good block by Kylie Garst.
Good dig by Green Valley. Good rally going on here. As it's just going back and forth.
Good return by Truman. And Truman's point. That was a great rally. That's about probably the longest one we've seen all game.
Yeah, Truman just, seemed focused and ready for what Green Valley was going to do. Taylor Jett with the serve, and it is long.
Out of bounds. That has been happening a lot this game. A lot of errors have happened, but Truman has kind of pulled it together the last few sets. There's been less errors. So I think eventually, once we win this set, they'll be gone.
That's the plan. Truman goes for the kill. Dig by Green Valley. A nice deflection by Truman.
Truman with another point due to the same infraction by Green Valley. Now Kylie Garst is subbed out for El Schramm, who comes in to serve.
Here's the serve. Good dig by Taylor Jett. Gabby Curley with the kill. Blocked by Serena Olberg. El Schramm back to serve again.
And Green Valley with a nice kill. It is 4-2. Truman.
Green Valley to serve. Truman sets it to Serena.
Good kill by Serena Olberg. And now Haley McIntyre subs out Nicole Davis, and Layla Tatum is back to serve.
And too long for Green Valley.
Point Truman. 6-2.
If Truman can pull away here, that'd be good news.
Yes, indeed it would. What a kill by Serena Olberg.
A massive strike.
I mean, that ball is on a rope.
I mean, I would not like to be in that position of Green Valley right there.
That thing is coming, and it seems like it's going 100 miles per hour.
Green Valley with the kill. Blocked by Truman. Layla Tatum tries to dig it, and that will be 4 hits.
Just a miscommunication by Truman right there. Nothing new, really, for this game.
It was a good effort, though. Truman just could not pull that one out. Schramm sets it to Serena Olberg, who taps it right over the net, and Green Valley cannot handle that.
You know, I think they were expecting her power
they
serve, but she went with the finesse instead, and it worked out.
They were definitely scared. As it's been happening all game, she's been punishing them.
Gabby Curley back to serve. And the
Ref is doing something.
I think someone was tying their shoe.
Shoe timeout. A good rally going on here.
Oh.
Truman with a nice dig. Nicole Davis.
What an effort by Truman right there, but Green Valley just had put too much speed on